Hello Magic fans, I'm Beef and welcome back to another standard gameplay video, and today we are playing a weapons manufacturing deck. Weapons manufacturing is enchantment from Edge of Eternities. It's 2 mana red. It says whenever a non-token artifact you control enters, create a colourless artifact token named Munitions, which has, when this token leaves the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target. So that's quite powerful. We play artifacts, we get these tokens. However, obviously, there's no built-in way to sacrifice them or get rid of them. So our deck is built around artifact sacrifice. And obviously, whenever we do, we can deal 2 damage to any target, whether that's opponent creatures, a planeswalker, or just go face. We also have 3 copies of Biotech Specialist, which we have seen in a Brawl deck. It's red and a green, 1/3. When it enters, create a land token, which is a token we can pay to, tap it, sack a land, find a basic land, sack the token, find a basic land, put it on the backfield tapped. But then it has, whenever you sacrifice an artifact, this creature deals 2 damage to target opponent. So obviously doubles up with the munitions token really well. So ways we have to sacrifice it are, main one, Umbral Zealot, we have seen in the Sephiroth Raise the Past deck, because it is just a free sacrifice outlet for a creature or an artifact to survive 1. So we can just rip through all our artifacts. We have 2 copies of Demand Answers, which we can sack an artifact or discard a card to draw 2 cards. Legion Extruder is really powerful because it's an artifact, so it triggers weapons manufacturing, and then when it enters, it deals 2 damage to any target. Then we can pay to and tap it, sack another artifact, such as a munitions token, to create a 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature token. And then Tarian's Journal, just the one of a 2 mana legendary artifact. We can pay to sack another artifact, draw a card, only as a sorcery, or we can pay to discard a hand and transform it, but we don't really need to do that. And then 2 copies of Chandra's Spark Hunter. It's +2 is we may sack an artifact or discard a card if we do draw a card, and we can also 0 to create a 3/2 cardless vehicle artifact token. And her sack ability basically lets us crew a vehicle, begin of combat and our turn. So we can attack in for 3. And a -7 is not really relevant, but if we can get there, we get an emblem. Whenever an artifact you control enters, this emblem deals 3 damage to any target. So that's going to build up very, very quickly. And finally, we have Memorial Vault. Just the one of 4 mana artifact. Tap it, sack another artifact, exile the top X cards of a library, where X is 1 plus the mana value of the sacrifice artifact. We may play those cards this turn. So again, the munitions has an value of mana value of 1. So we'll exile the top card of our library and we can play it this turn. And then so the rest, so 1 more sacrifice, Embrace Oblivion, a 1 mana sorcery, additional cost, sack an artifact or a creature, or destroy target creature or spacecraft. So the rest of the deck are artifacts and removal. So we have 4 copies of Rust Harvester, a 1 mana 1/1 menace. We can pay to and tap it, exile artifact card from our library, put a 1/1 counter on this creature, and it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So obviously if they remove our artifacts, we can then get value from in the graveyard. 2 copies of Grim Bauble. When it comes down, target creature gets -2/-2. 4 copies of Tywin Blade. When it comes down, each opponent sacrifices a creature. 1 copy of Warmaker Gunship. When it comes down, deals damage equal to the number of artifacts we control, a target creature and opponent controls. And then 2 copies of Demonic Junker, which has an affinity for artifacts, so will often be a lot cheaper than the 7 mana. And when it enters, for each player, destroy up to 1 target creature that player controls. If a creature controlled was destroyed this way, put 2 +1/+1 counters on this vehicle. So it's an artifact, so it triggers weapons manufacturing, and then it can remove our opponent's best creature. Mana base is, as you can imagine, swamped, mountain. We have very few forests because that's the only green we have is Biotech Specialist. And we do have a full 4 of Raucous Theatre. We do have 1 Underground Mortuary, and then 4 Thornspire Verges, 4 Blazemire Verges. So yeah, this is a really, really fun deck, and you do have to do a bit of math to think, do I have lethal, especially with Biotech Specialist down, and if we go, well, we can sacrifice a munitions token, that's 4, 2 from the Specialist, 2 from the munitions token, we've got 2 of them and other artifacts, and actually I can deal 16 damage in this turn by playing out Umbral Zealot and just sacking everything. So that's really, really powerful, and it can come out of nowhere, so I really like it. Hope you all do too. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe. I'd like to give a shout out to my patrons. They are Adrian, Arcadius, Mirhal and Thomas. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you everyone else for your support. Please leave a comment down in the comment section, and I'll see you all in my gameplay. We go first with lots of artifacts, but let's hope Raucous Theatre can get us some more interesting things. Yeah, I'll keep that for now. May play out Assessor Secundi. Sure. What kind of black are we up against? Oh, Esper Origins is everywhere today. They are thinking about their Surveil. I don't think we need more lands for now. We'll play out Tarian's Journal. And next turn we can Memorial Vault or Tithing Blade if they play a creature. Or just another Esper Origins. There's Primal Odin. We drew another land anyway. Well, let us Memorial Vault. And like next turn we can sack Vatarian's Journal to exile 3 and see what we hit. Or we may just Tithing Blade. Well, I suppose we can still crack 3. Oh, good. Kona! We are really lacking in instant speed removal. Well, let's sack the journal. Oh. We can put that away. Tithing Blade. And then let's sack the Tithing Blade. That's a lot of demonic junkers. But no weapons manufacturing. Play out Kona, station, put something incredibly broken onto the battlefield. Why are you not playing? Maybe they just have nothing. Oh, we've got all 4 Walker's Theatres. Huh. Well, Legion Extruder, okay. They are at 28. Have they found anything for Kona yet? Smuggler's the prize. Oh, there's a Ureni. And the Llanowar Elves. Yeah, they're going to get Ureni down. And there's Kona. And your station. Oh, an Overlord. Okay. The land is fully stationed. Well, we'll get down a Rust Harvester. We'll get down a Warmaker Gunship to take out Kona. And we'll get down a Demonic Junker to take out the Overlord. Oh, I press cancel. Do we have another Kona? They didn't put Ureni down because obviously we didn't have any creatures to remove. They don't have the mana for Ureni. Alright, just Kona's back. Back again. And get down. Well, it must be Ureni, surely. Unless you have like a Galter or something. What is it? There's Ureni. Goodbye, Rust Harvester. Right. Let's Memorial Vault the Junker. We exiled a lot. Let's get down to weapons manufacturing. Let's get down to weapons manufacturing. Let's get down a Grim Bubble. On you. Let's get down the Junker. Take out Kona. And then Diving Blade. I wish there weren't two Umbral Zealots in that exiled pile. Although next turn maybe we just sack the other Demonic Junker. Hope we find an Umbral Zealot and maybe a Biotech Specialist. Bloomin' heck. Well, okay. That'll do, I suppose. We will sack you. Verge. Specialist. That's fine, if somewhat irritating. You. Even with a Herald of Eternal Dawn, yeah, let's just see. We remove Kona, we Tithing Blade. That clears their board and means they can lose. We play out the Umbral Zealot, maybe, so we have what? 4, 5, 6. 2 for Tithing Blade, 4 Umbral Zealot, maybe a Grim Bauble and a Rust Harvester, and we can just sack 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, more than enough. Well, no, actually, just 12 from the munitions because we didn't have the Biotech Specialist, but I think we would have got there anyway. Well, at least we have all the correct mana. Well, apart from green, I suppose. But there's green. We'll get our manufacturing. And we'll start getting down the extruders. and we will take out their Steiner. We can demand answers at instant speed as well. We'll go face. We could have gone Firion. But we can also just crack a token and get a 3/3. That's always irritating. Can't attack in. No, I think we just, because we don't have the mana to pay Ward 4, we hold up demand answers. Would love to find a Tithing Blade. Second artifact. Well, we were weapons manufacturing. And then we will Legion Extruder. There's a Raban. Oh, that's haste. Oh, come on, you coward. We'll block you. We'll take out Raban. We'll play a Rust Harvester. I think we take out the token now. To be fair, we can do it with the Junker. And then we can hold up the Extruder. And next turn we can Demonic Junker again and take out Firion. We sack. We ping. Let's take out Harvester just for fun. Boosh. And our opponent scoops. Yeah, so that's a lot of artifacts. Our opponent goes first. Hopefully, it's something we can use Tithing Blade on. It doesn't look like it's going to be. Well, maybe we just demand answers. Our Rust Harvester. We'll in fact discard Embrace Oblivion. Because I imagine there's a counterspell involved in our future. Yep. Oh, joy. This is great fun. Well, let's play out with Tithing Blade. Are you going to counter that? And let's draw a card. There's Consult. Let's wait for them to figure out what they want. There's a Biotech specialist. Glacierwood Seed. Oh, it is Mill, obviously. Let's sack this to draw. There's a Chandra. Let's create a car. Do they have the destroy all? That wasn't the one I was thinking of, but well, we're going to play out the Junker. We're going to go to combat. Activate our Junker.
Just try to keep up.
We will play our Tithing Blade. Sack our Tithing Blade to draw a card.
Just a quick pit stop.
Sack this. To draw yet more land. Well, we still have this.
Only direction I know is forward.
Do they have another Ultima? It wouldn't matter if they did. In fact, I'd quite like them to. We still have more cards in library than in our graveyard, so River Churn Monument? Yeah. You can outrace Mill, and while we started pretty slow, that turn of getting the Junker down, hitting it for 5 and drawing loads of cards, although they were mostly lands, was pretty good. We go first. Well, we do need a weapons manufacturer and a green source for the biotech specialist. It might get removed. It does. Yes. Oh, an Overlord. And get back a Town Greater. We'll get down the Extruder. They're down to 17. Great. Well, I think we sack our land up for a 3-3. But if I have a Uno or a Zombify, or both, an Altar would be quite good in, yeah, there is Una. So essentially we're screwed. Well, there's a biotech specialist. They play out Una. They get back. Was it Bahamut? Oh no, Virtue. So now they're going to get back everything essentially. We will sack our gunship. Oh, well, I just realised we could have had lethal there. Yeah, that was really stupid of me. Yeah, so I could have sacked the 2 golems. Yeah, that was